friends, Matt Leger here with Maple Grove Productions. It is an exciting day. We got our trees in. They arrived this morning around 8 or 9 a.m. They are waiting for us in a nice cool dry place in the garage. They're wrapped up in plastic and sawdust, wet sawdust to keep them moist, keep those roots saturated. And we're gonna go put them in the ground now. So before I head outside, I just wanted to share with you the good news and share with you a little bit of what we're going to do. So as far as the Hugel mounds go, those are all set up, ready to go. We're gonna add a little bit of a myco solution, mycorrhiza. There's a new product that I picked up from an orchard nearby that's going to hopefully be beneficial. We are going to plant fairly sparsely some garlic bulbs as well, and eventually some comfrey. Those are all things to come. But to share with you the things that we're doing with our fruit trees, again, we've got 8 of them, 4 apple trees, 2 pear trees, and 2 nut trees. And I'll tell you exactly what those are when we open the package. The other thing we're gonna do, other than the solution, is I actually did get some bone meal. We've decided to not go with the incline, the cordon version of the planting and just plant them straight up. We got some nice tall stakes that we're going to put in the ground to help support the tree for the first year or 2. I've been going to get lots and lots of loads of sticks in the woods, breaking down those sticks into wood chips with my chipper, and this is making a really nice wood chip that's full of bacterial and fungal life, and it comes from the forest floor, so it can't be any more natural than it is. And as you'll see also in a moment here, I'm very happy with this. Our pathway got filled up with wood chips that we picked up at a city pile in Cornwall here. And you can just go and pick up the wood chips. There's huge mounds of them, different stages of decomposition. These, I'm not sure what trees they were exactly, but since it's just for a pathway, it doesn't matter about whether they're acidic or not or how far broken down they are. So yeah, let's get out there. I just want to go out there and have fun. So let's do it. I'm gonna get my gloves on. Come and join me and we'll go check out what we're doing and get those trees in the ground. Almost forgot to mention the compost that we'll be using here. So it's gonna be a mix of mushroom compost, cow manure, I think we have some sheep manure in there, and the bone meal, of course, as a starter. Maybe might even be another type of compost in there, I'm not sure. But we're gonna make a nice mix. We're gonna use our compost from our garden over there, from our composter. We have a little bit I was able to dig up, and we're gonna make a nice mix of that and top it off. So we'll make a nice mix and add that. There's our stakes. I think they're 8 foot long, so we'll bury those a couple feet, maybe 2-3 feet, so they stick up about 5. Some extra dirt over there, and here you see our path and our mounds. Don't mind Leah, every time she sees me she goes nuts. And this is the nice forest floor wood chips that I had made. I didn't think about that too clearly though. If I were to redo this, I would keep them in a bin in that spot where the trees are going. So these stakes over here are actually where the trees are going to go. If I were to redo this, I would put probably them in a bin and not dump them there, because we're probably going to have to move that aside. Make our holes is the next step. Make those holes, dig it up, put the dirt aside, make our compost mix, and then we're going to take it from there. Here are our trees, the new members of our family. As you can see, they come from Pépinière aux arbres fruitiers, hardy fruit trees. While we're digging our holes, we're going to allow these trees to soak in some water. That will keep the roots nice and moist, and we'll also get some of the wood chips off of the roots, since those can't be planted along with them. So that's what we'll be doing, and once we open up the package, I'll give you a shot of that. Alright, had to fill it up since the roots were not getting covered in water completely, so I filled that up about maybe 7/8 of the way. And while those are soaking, we're going to start digging our holes. Can you dig it?
With a shovel.
Water it in. Inside there. Here, mainly in the middle.
How come when it comes out it's brown?
There's a solution in there. It has the micro.
Get out of there, air bubbles. We don't need you right now.
What the roots definitely don't want is let's let it just sink in for a little bit, and then we'll top it off with some nice compost. Again, that's 3 different kinds of delicious compost. We got mushroom compost, we got cow manure, we got sheep manure, we got, actually there's 4 kinds. There's shrimp in there. Isn't that crazy? And we actually have some of our own custom-made Maple Grove Productions compost that we made in our compost bins. Imagine that.
Yeah.
I think that's 5, isn't it?
Yep.
So, and then we'll top it off with some of these wood chips and leaves. And I think this tree will be good to go. What are we going to call this one?
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru. Sounds good. All right, Shikamaru. This is Shikamaru, the Southworth pear.
Yeah, he comes
Our
from
first
Japan.
Tree. Shikamaru. We should look up where they come from, actually. Well, technically they come from Quebec.
But Shikamaru has kind of like a Japanese-like name, so
yeah,
we could very well pretend that he came from Japan.
Sounds good. Shikamaru from Japan. This is our Southworth pear named Shikamaru from Japan.
He lived in Tokyo. Shikamaru is gonna grow up in about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, something like that. And now we're gonna add our delicious compost and
our wood chips.
Our wood chips.
would you like? Maybe some delicious compost? Coming right up. Controls on the menu.
That stuff we got. More thing to do, and that's to put the tree protector on. Never done this before, so let's see what happens. As good as I'll get her. There's a couple gaps there at the bottom I might try and even out, but otherwise it should be good. Alright, we are losing daylight quickly, so we gotta kick it into high gear. We've decided to go with another apple next.